Welcome into this presentation of minor league baseball from the AA Texas League. Tonight it's game 3 of this 4-game set between the Midland Rockhounds and the San Antonio Missions. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Sean Werner gets the ball in game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Striding into the box, Basil Lutz comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. 1 out, nobody on. And on the ground out to second. And that's the 2nd out. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Row?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods. Just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitch...
At the plate, Professor Slugger is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. First pitch coming, here it is. Into right field, that's a base hit.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher when you can't go one way. When you pitch a guy in, he pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning this season.
The 2-2. Line towards center field, and that's in there, base hit.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jeff Norris. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Jeff Norris.
And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. 1 there. On to first. Not in time, as the umpire was right there to make the call. Stepping into the box, Henry Barrios. He enters play, hitting down in the 240s for the year.
Barrios.
Here it comes, 0-2. Popped up. Menzo moving to his left, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. The Missions lead it 1-0. Ready for another chance? Eric Menzo, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Eric Menzo.
Here's the 0-2. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Slugger. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. San Antonio's out in front, 1-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Professor Slugger. He singled his last time up.
Slugger.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth. Ready for another shot now. Professor Slugger. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now. Angel Rosales waits on deck. Torres, base runner at first with 1 out. And he finally gets this one over for strike 1. Here's a strike.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Lifted in the air out to right. Fox has it in his tracks, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Ready once again, Professor Slugger. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Professor Slugger.
First pitch coming, here it is. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. High in the air out towards shallow right. Fox coasts under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We've played 8 full. The Missions lead it 1-0.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched 1-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. San Antonio jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Sean Werner earns his first win of the season. Michael Dye is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. Lewis McCoy hammers down the save, his 10th. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Hold on.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, the finale of this 4-game set between the Midland Rockhounds and the San Antonio Missions. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Grover Lloyd gets handed the ball for the 4th and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low 2s, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that get hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
Professor Slugger.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
On a line, that's a base hit. So that keeps the bottom of the second going.
Hard bullet single to left field on a pitch that was kind of middle down in the zone, D-Row, and he's going to have to make some better pitches than that one.
Yeah, if he's going to leave pitches over the heart of the plate, he's going to have a long night. The middle of this order does serious damage.
Now at the plate, Angel Rosales. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. Slugger, the runner at first with 2 gone. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We've played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. Digging in to try it again, Professor Slugger. He reached on a single in his first try.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
The windup and the 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher. When you can't go one way, when you pitch a guy in, he pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning of this season.
Now batting.
Stepping up now, Angel Rosales. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Has a look, now the pitch. Oh, right back to him on the mound. To second for 1, on to first, a double play. Digging in and looking for more, Professor Slugger. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Line towards center field. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Boy, not a bad way to end the month. He gets his 3rd hit of this game, and I'm not so sure, Mark, he's going to look forward to the calendar flipping to the next month.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Dan, you get 3 knocks the last day of the month, you're feeling frisky heading into the next 30 days.
Striding in once again, Angel Rosales. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And the runner back safely. Slugger on at first, nobody out. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Digging in once again, Henry Barrios. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. Runner back safely. The 0-2 home. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Coming to the plate now, Luis Torrens, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. 7th inning here at the ballpark, 4-2 our score. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And a dive, but he's back. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Smolinski's under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Rockhounds lead it 4-2. Now at the plate, Jake Smolinski. He'll start us off in the 8th.
Center fielder, Jake Smolinski.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Stepping in, Professor Slugger, and it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Drives it out to deep right center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So it's 1 run on 2 hits, 1 error, and a couple of men left. 9th inning coming up. The Rockhounds are out in front, 4-3.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Midland took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Benjamin Chavis takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Kevin Hurd wraps it up for the save, his 4th of the season. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan.
Manager confronts his club about an unacceptable team statistic.
Minor League Baseball now on the show as our road trip makes a stop in the AA Texas League. Tonight, the 2nd of 4 between the San Antonio Missions and the Frisco Rough Riders. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Micah McGee will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. It seems like the more trouble he gets in, the better he pitches. Really tough to hit with runners in scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why his team loves when he's out on the mound. He doesn't give up very many crooked numbers.
Second baseman.
Now batting, Professor Slugger. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. The 0-2 delivery. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Castro is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Striding in, Professor Slugger. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Professor Slugger.
First pitch on its way. Hard hit ball to second. He's got it. A bare hand for one. On to first, and they turn the double play. Digging in for his second at-bat, Gerard O'Brien. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. Aquino stands at first with one out. Settling in now, Professor Slugger. He'll start the seventh in what's been a fast-moving pitcher's duel to date.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Robinson is there. One pitch, one out. So striding forward now, Drew Robinson. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. We're in the seventh inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. He's on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. The three of us return with more Wednesday night baseball after this. Digging in, Professor Slugger. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A bouncer up the middle. To his left, Aquino. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. No runs, a hit, two left. Home half of the eighth, straight ahead. Stepping in, Gerard O'Brien.
Third baseman, Gerard O'Brien.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Slugger over to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We've played 8 full. The Rough Riders lead it 3-1.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Rough Riders rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Micah McGee earns the win, his second. Jared Rogers records the save, his third of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Rough Riders, 3 runs on 9 hits.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight it's game 3 of this 4-game set between the San Antonio Missions and the Frisco Rough Riders. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Joe Kelly, the right-hander from the state of Wisconsin, is on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, one of the keys to this guy is throwing strikes. He's not a big strikeout pitcher, only averages less than 7 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So he's more of a pitch to contact guy, and you'll know if he's on early. He needs to get quick outs early in counts.
Second baseman.
Digging in, Fernando Ruiz is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Ground to second base. This could be 2. Right to him. The second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team's starting lineup. What's the key for a home victory tonight, D-Row?
Yeah, Matt, we got a nice seat today to see one of the best offenses in the game do what they do best, and that's create havoc. They're one of the top teams in the game as far as slugging percentage, and it's going to be on display today. From line to line, they can beat you, driving balls over the fence, into the fence, gappers, bunch of different ways to beat you.
Second baseman.
Standing in, Professor Slugger, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Smoked on the ground up the middle. A diving effort as it's off his glove. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, D'Lo, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Now a move over to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. The 2-2. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be two. Throw on to second, so they'll get the lead man, and that's all. Digging in now, Johnny Castro. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Johnny Castro.
Double play ball to second. 4 reined in. There's one on to first, not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw. In now, Professor Slugger.
Now batting, second baseman, Professor Slugger.
First pitch on its way. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. And that misses. 2-1. The 2-1. Tapper up the line. That's a foul ball. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Now to the plate, Juan Centeno earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
Coming to the plate now, Jermaine Thatcher. He singled his last time up.
Jermaine Thatcher.
Ball grounded to short. This could be 2. To second. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. 5 innings complete. The Rough Riders are out in front, 3-1. Ready for another shot now. Professor Slugger. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Robinson will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Striding in once again, Professor Slugger. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring one run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. Lim over at second. Villanueva on at first with 2 down. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Digging in once again, Angel Rosales, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Back up the middle and through into center field, a base hit. 1 run is scored. And the tying run comes around to score from second. It's a 3-3 game.
Boy, there are base hits, but then there are big base hits, D-Row. This one's getting late. That is a huge 2 RBI base hit to tie things up.
Yeah, Dan, in the late innings, the pressure gets higher. It's who can control their emotions. And from an offensive standpoint, that's a nice job of taking a deep breath and coming through for the team.
Henry Barrios.
The 0-2 home, and a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. So 2 runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. Home half of the 8th straight ahead, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. So we witnessed a close one here, but this man was a big factor in the outcome, so we're inclined to pencil him in as the top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big hits. He was a key contributor to the outcome of this one.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Rough Riders came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Sheldon Cabrera claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
4 runs on 9 hits. No errors.
Game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the Corpus Christi Hooks and the San Antonio Missions. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Grover Lloyd gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.40, so he's going to have to cut that down, limit the amount of base runners, limit the amount of walks if he wants to have some success in this one here today.
Second baseman.
Standing in, Professor Slugger. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Stone. 2 down. Ready for another chance, Marco Castro.
Catcher, Marco Castro.
To third, 5. Villanueva fields it. The second for 1, on to first to complete the double play. Stepping up to the plate, Professor Slugger. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Professor Slugger.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pulled softly out toward right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
Now batting. Right
Digging in to try it again, Jeff Norris. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. The 0-2 delivery. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We played 4 full. San Antonio's out in front, 1-0. Digging in and looking for more, Professor Slugger. He singled his last time up.
Professor Slugger.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
Popped him up. Francisco waits on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Ready once again, Professor Slugger. He's looking to bring home the winning run from third. Here's the first pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Possible winning run just 90 feet away here. 1 away. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now the 2-0. Swing and a fly ball, and that should be deep enough to end it. The catch is made. Here comes the winning run from third. And the winning run is across to score.
That's what you call doing your job, folks. He knew he just needed to lift one to the outfield, and that's just what he did. Hey, a walk-off sac fly isn't as dramatic as a game-winning hit, but it's just as effective. Great team win right there.
In a close game like this, you look for that one guy who produced when it mattered most, and this is the guy. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, no question. He was a tough out up there. Ended up collecting 3 knocks, including a home run. So without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. San Antonio came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Scott McDonough gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Mission. 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors, 11-7. Great job today.